because we start formulating those negative thoughts, we are blocking our blessing. It's not about how the person comes in trying to compel us to give. It's what we already purposed in our heart to give. And while we're giving, we're not giving, we have to remember, we're not giving to man, we're giving to God.
Amen.
And that's where the story comes into play. Abraham's sacrifice, his sacrifice wasn't because he didn't believe that God was going to do it, or there was something spectacular he was looking for God to do in him doing it. He just knew that it was right to do it because God said it.
That's right.
Amen. And when our leader or the man of God is before us and encouraging us or challenging us, and that's the main thing. In order to move to another level, at some point you got to be challenged. If you're in a race, you ain't in a race by yourself. So therefore, if you're in a race with somebody, you're being challenged. So in order for you to move to the next level, you're going to have to be challenged at some point and at some type of level. Amen?
Amen. That's powerful. Yeah.
Your confession, what you speak with your tongue, can and does hurt. Amen? Amen. And I say that because even though we feel like what we speak doesn't matter, but what we speak does matter.
That's right.
And we all know the saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. That's a lie. Words do hurt. So what you confess, what you say, if it's not speaking life, it's going to speak death. So therefore, it's going to hurt you at some point in your life. Good or bad, it's going to reflect, there's going to be some type of repercussions to it. Amen? Many of us have heard this phrase, but have never ever noticed that it's easier to remember the hurtful things said to you than the good ones. Amen. I'm gonna say that again. Many of us have heard this phrase before, but have you ever noticed that it's easier to remember the hurtful things said than the things that are good?
That's right.
So, when we say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. So sometimes we tend to remember the things that people have said that hurt us versus the things that they've said to encourage us or build us up. And so therefore, if we don't learn to recognize that what we confess out of our mouth, or the things that we speak out of our mouth, that at some point they will hurt and do some damage, whether